Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. So today we will have a revision on chapter 3, metals and non-metals. So we will discuss and revise only objective type questions for the day. Okay. So and I will be giving test on this unit 1, that is chemical reaction and equation, acid, bases and salts, and this chapter, that is metals and non-metals, I'll be giving as a unit test. Okay, so you'll be writing 3 tests all together. Fine. So let us revise multiple choice questions related to this chapter. Coming to the first question, which of the following has highest melting point? Copper, sodium, silver, tungsten. So high melting point is seen in case of tungsten. Okay, the composition of aqua regia is. So what is the composition of aqua regia is? So concentrated HCl, concentrated HNO3, the ratio 3:1. So this is the composition of aqua regia. Okay. Question number 3. Food cans are coated with tin and not with zinc, because so why it is coated with tin but not zinc? We know that zinc is more reactive than tin, that is why zinc is not coated. Okay, an element which react with oxygen to give a compound with high melting point, this compound is soluble in water, the element is likely to be. So the element reacts with oxygen. Okay, it is giving a compound with a high melting point, and this compound is soluble in case of water as well. That is one among that is calcium. Okay, calcium, silicon, carbon, iron they have given. So among these is calcium. Okay, so let us see fifth question. So and you can see the reaction here. Calcium, when it is reacting with oxygen, it gives ionic compound, that is calcium oxide. When calcium oxide is reacted with water, it gives calcium hydroxide. Okay, and which of the following is the characteristics of metals? So one among this is a characteristics of metals. They have 1 to 3 valence electrons. They have 4 to 8 valence electrons. They are brittle. They are capable to form anions easily. So one among these characteristics of metals are they have 1 to 3 valence electrons. So metal can easily given up their electrons and form electropositive ions. So they have 1 to 3 valence electrons. They are not brittle and do not form anions. Okay, a reactive metal M is treated with H2SO4, that is dilute H2SO4. The gas is evolved and is collected over the water as shown in the figure. So they have given the figure. So the correct conclusion drawn is or R is, that is both A and B. So what is A? The gas is hydrogen, and B is the gas is lighter than air. Okay. So your next question is, an alloy is. So it is a homogeneous mixture, right? So that is a metal and non-metal, isn't it? So an alloy is a homogeneous mixture of different metals, or a metal and a non-metal. Okay. So next, coming to the question, when iron fillings are heated in steam of dry hydrogen chloride, so the compound formed is FeCl. So you need to tell the value of X. So where X is 2, FeCl2, that is ferrous chloride. Okay, silver articles become black on prolonged exposure to air. So this is due to the formation of Ag3S. Okay, that is silver article, silver sulfide. Okay, answer is Ag3S. So you can see the reaction here. The best malleable metal is, that is gold. So best malleable one. So which can be beaten into thin sheets, that is gold. Best compared to aluminum, even gold is best. Which of the following only contain non-metals? That is carbohydrates, alloys, proteins and both A and B. Answer is both A and B, that is carbohydrates and proteins. Okay, that contains non-metals. So you know what is non-metals? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, so option D is the correct answer, both A and B, that is carbohydrates and proteins. Which of the following is not property of metals? So they are neither malleable nor ductile, they are brittle, they are sonorous, they are poor conductor of heat and electricity. So they are sonorous. It is not a property of non-metal. Okay, so this is sonorous. So which of the following metal will not give H2 with H2O? That is which of the following metal reaction so will not give H2 gas with H2O? With a combination of H2O, it doesn't give the H2 gas. So which is that reaction? That is Cu plus H2O. Okay. So here Mg2H2O, zinc. It will give zinc oxide with the hydrogen liberation. Right. So only one reaction which doesn't give H2 gases, CuH2O. Okay. Based on the reactivity series. So metals are refined by using different methods. So which of the following metals are refined by electrolytic refining? Okay. So option is AU, Cu, Na and K. So what is the right answer? It is 1 and 2. So what is 1 and 2? So it is AU and Cu. Okay. So that is the answer. And you can see here, electrolytic refining is used for metals like copper, zinc, silver. Okay. So the method to be used for refining an impure metal depends on the nature of the metal as well as the nature of impurities that is present in it. Beakers A, B and C contain zinc sulfate, silver nitrate and iron 2 sulfate solutions respectively. So copper pieces are added to each beaker. Blue color will appear in. So this experiment we have studied, isn't it? That is beaker B. So copper is more reactive. Copper is more reactive than silver, thus displaces silver from its salt solution. So galvanization. So you know what is galvanization? So galvanization is a method of protecting iron from rusting it with a thin layer. That is thin layer of zinc. So coating zinc on metals, that is galvanization, right? So aluminum does not oxidize readily in air because it is high in the electrochemical series. It is low in the electrochemical series. The metal does not combine with oxygen. The metal is covered with a layer of oxide which does not rub off. Okay. So option D, the metal is covered with a layer of oxide which does not rub off. Okay. So here last we shall discuss only 20 questions for the day. In each test tubes A, B, C and D 2 ml of solution of Al2SO4 3 in water was filled. Clean pieces of zinc was placed in test tube. A clean iron nail was put in test tube B. Silver, that is Ag, was placed in a test tube C. And a clean copper wire was placed in the test tube D. So which of the following which of the following option is are correct about above experiment? Zinc is more reactive than aluminium. Copper is more reactive than aluminium. Zinc is more reactive than copper. Option D. Zinc, iron, silver and copper are less reactive than aluminium. Okay, answer is zinc, iron, silver and copper are less reactive than aluminium. So to understand this, you need to know the reactivity series. Okay. So on the basis of sequence of given reaction, identify the most and least reactive elements. x plus ya. So equation 1, 2, 3 they have given. So z and y. Z and y are, Z is most reactive and y is least reactive. Okay, Z is more reactive element than y and y is the least reactive than Z, easily displaces x. So which is going to displace easily? And x is easily displaces y. So y is said to be a least reactive one. A metal M has electronic configuration of 283 and occurs in the earth crust and its oxide M2O3. It is more reactive than zinc. Which of the following option is or not correct? The metal M is iron, the metal M is lead. The ore from which metal M is extracted in hematite. The ore from which metal M is extracted is bauxite. So answer is the ore from which metal M is extracted is a bauxite. So electronic configuration of M is 283. Okay, so totally 20 questions we have discussed. I'll ask 10 among these questions for the unit test. Get prepared thoroughly the first 3 chapters, that is chemical reactions and equation, acid, bases and salts, metals and non-metals. Okay children, see you all. Have a good day.